Bonsoir, mes amis. Grüße, meine Freunde. Hello, my friends. This is Enzo Eigen of the Alliance for Loki. So it's been a couple of days since the big 100 stream, and just one night Brian was doing his item list, and then trivia was last night, so I took 2 days off from mine. Hello, Tim. We got the ENZO. 101 calves. Maybe. No, Shane. I know everyone loves the calves, but I'm going to take a little bit of break for them. I black smoke. The thing about calves is, to be honest, they don't really actually help my account too much. Of course, for every 100 you open, you get approximately 1 6-star, which is always great. But paying $600 for a Cavalier crystal, for a 6-star is pretty pricey, and then you might get a dupe on top of that, so I could dupe my Karnak a 3rd time. So yeah, there actually isn't much really motivation to open them. Hello, Mino. Hey to you too. I haven't. No, I was going to. I don't know, because I think you get 6 days if you wait, like 6 days for free. So I also was going to wait on that a few days, but I definitely will get it. There's no doubt. It seems amazing. Tonight I am going to buy the 11,000 shard crystal to feature. I am saving up all of my shards for Comic-Con, but obviously this deal you have to get within a limited time, and so I guess I'll dip into my 140,000 shard collection and use 11,000. I can't remember. I have to look at the crystal. It's sort of strange where to go for these, but the crystal looks really good. Oops, that's all those things. Where's the store? Oh, there it is. First when the deal first came out, it was like 2 crystals ago, and now it's like I guess the last round's crystals, and so or maybe it's this one. Oh yeah, it is this one. So Neymar I have SIG 200. Ronan I would love. Thorag can always use more SIGs on him. Crossbones. Human Torch, I'd awaken Human Torch, that'd be cool. Ebony Wall would be new. Doctor Strange I'd love to get. Just one of the OGs I don't have. Cold Obsidian I'd get more SIGs, that would be okay. And the rest are all, not too interesting, but I wouldn't mind doing it. Oh, you got the wrong crystal, Tim, huh? Actually, Brian Grant was saying he really liked the old crystal. And he wished he had gotten that one, because even though he doesn't really want to he won't buy the Summoner Sigil, he will obviously take the free trial. Hello, Paul. I saw you are in here very early, but yep, I wasn't quite playing yet. But I'm glad you're back. Oh, you like the old one too? Yeah, I can't remember what was in the old one, but I think I actually had a lot of those chances, but that was the one with Thing. This is the Enzo MCOC tutorial stream. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be even that exciting. I will talk a little bit about my next rank up, and so... Oh, you want Neymar? Yeah, of course. Neymar's awesome. I want to see if they fix Neymar. So actually, let's go do some... Yeah, let's actually do a little bit of testing. Let's see if Neymar... I don't have Suicides on. Because he was not hitting for his debuff. I guess I can turn Suicides on. Just to, we don't have war for a few days, so all the better. But I'm running my Alliance Quest team. My Alliance Quest team isn't too suicide friendly, so yeah, I'd love to take a look at, I was about to say I could take all proficiencies, but it's all too complicated. I'm so tired of switching 101. Get it? There's a joke in here. I wish I could get the old 1 to 101. Oh man, I feel like there's a very clever joke affliction and my mind is not sharp enough to understand it. Let me go back to... Nope, I have no idea what's going on. Hello Mary, welcome to the stream tonight. Yeah, just sort of playing around tonight. Nothing too urgent. So let's see. I guess I've already used it in my helps, but I was wondering, that's one of the things we can do to get points in our sigil event, is to give helps, but I think you have to have 0 in your daily loyalty. Well, let's go take a look and see what needs to be done in Arena. I think that's first up. I can't remember if my champions are cooled down. Sort of been like inconsistent, just trying to get the milestones. You should understand it wasn't a question in the trivia game. Okay, good then. Oh, I can't remember. Tim, I sent a ticket. It's totally lost. Totally lost in everything. Yeah, the trivia was really fun. To be honest, I'm really happy the way I did. I did not expect to do particularly well, and I really started off poorly, but then after a while, I felt like I was getting some good questions. Yeah, I guess it's really a testament to a lot of people who play this game. They just read the characters and know them so well. Maybe I don't spend enough time reading them. You know, I always watch streams and things and try to learn as much as I can, just because, you know, I'd much rather do that than have to read a bunch of characters. But you know, of course, when I'm watching streams, I'm playing arena, doing other things. So it's not like I'm really concentrating. Oh, you just mess around, Tim? Good. Okay. Man, Tim, are you in New York City already? I'm so excited about your summer showdown. That's gonna be incredible. I really hope you do well. Of course, my really good friend Kate is in there too. So you know, I just want everyone to do well. But yeah, I want it to be like unbelievably exciting. The last one, it was really cool, but you know, it was, you know, what's his name? Djdigby put up such a great time right at the beginning, using, I think, a much better champ than the other two, and so yeah, he was just absolutely dominated. But you know, I think it's like that just because it's such a short, quick quest or a quick fight that it won't take much. You know, if you get it right, then you got it, and if you don't, I mean, yeah, it might just take too long or use the wrong champion. So yeah, I'm really interested. I wonder if it's another Deadpool challenge or if it's something different, but I guess no one knows until it actually happens. So yeah, it's exciting. I wish it was a little longer, but then I guess 30 minutes is like a reasonable amount of time, because if it goes more than that, it might start just being a little long for everyone. But yeah, I wouldn't mind if it was an hour. Like, you know, if you had to do 2 fights and you could take the best of the 2 fights, I think that'd be a pretty cool way of doing it. That way it's not quite so high stakes. Like one little mistake would doom you to being out. Yeah, it's always cool what Kabam is, I think, trying. There's a lot of good things that they're working on. Binary's ready. Let's get it going. Let's see if we can get SP3 here. Knock her out, hopefully. Sort of a waste of arena time, but not any rush tonight. I want to look at, I guess, Colossus's animations. I was seeing on Lord Shadow, I saw a few of you have changed, but not necessarily. He hasn't been actually updated yet. There's a few things. Other than Namor, I can't remember if there's anything else that interested me in the update. Everything else seemed pretty low level. There's something about Domino I remember, but I can't remember what it was. Seems like they're always trying to fix Domino for whatever reason. I mean, she has such funny animations and the way she moves that I think it's always been a little bit problematic. But I'm sure at some point we'll fight one here in the arena and see what it's like. And what else is happening in the game? The game looks good. I mean, the sigil, I feel like everything looks really refreshed on the screen. You know, everything looks a little more crisp and bright, and the whole sigil store looks really good. And yeah, I like the little light blue hue they have behind it. So yeah, maybe well, we'll see how it all works out. But I think they're always, I think, working really hard to keep this game evolving, and I know the whole point about the money is it's a little bit disappointing to a lot of people and understandable, but on the other hand, the game's looking really nice. I see in our chat, I guess one of our, I won't reveal who it is, but one of our alliance mates is on the content creator program, and he was testing out Sunspot, and he did not have very good things to say about him. He didn't say much other than he seems pretty underwhelming. So for some reason I had that feeling that he would not be very good. Just watching his gameplay that we saw, and I don't know, I just got the feeling that he wasn't going to be that powerful a character. I actually feel the same about Warlock too. that he also won't be that amazing. I think Kabam's always trying to do a really good job of balancing having good, interesting characters, but not making them too powerful. Of course, you don't want them to like just run through the game, so you always have to be careful. But like I take Mysterio for instance. Like I think Mysterio is exactly that. I mean, he's a cool character, has a lot of interesting things about him, has some really cool utility and effects, and some things that are definitely different with the way he gets the passive heal block, and so he has some qualities that would like that people would like. But on the other hand, he's not like game breaking. I mean, he's still just a reasonably good character. Hello, Arrow. Welcome to the stream tonight. Anyone that can remove their head and bash you with it is good. That's true. I mean, he might be one of those characters that's just super, super fun. It's I loved him in the comic when he was in the New Mutants. So so he could be. I mean, maybe he is an amazing character because we never know until they actually come out and people start playing with him. But so what was the last two? The last two was Mysterio and Spider-Man. I only have Spider-Man as the Spider-Man as a 4-star. He seems pretty cool. I feel like a lot of mixed reactions, but sort of the same thing. He's an interesting character with some really cool abilities, useful and fun to play, but not like crazy or out of control. I really wish I'd gotten him. I opened up way too many featured Grandmaster crystals and did not get him. I think I opened up 80 and got nothing, not even a invisible woman. Hello, Apudas. Welcome to the stream tonight. So, for the 100, it's rare to be on YouTube on the weekends. Oh, no worries. It's of course, always always just appreciate the people who are here, or if people want to watch it back. I mean, that's always, of course, the great thing about YouTube. Whoops, I was trying to look real quick to see if she was awakened or not, so I knew which direction I had to dash back, but I got the first one right, and then while looking, totally missed it. So I'm really trying to decide my next rank 5 rank up, and it's basically come down to Mysterio or She-Hulk. So Mysterio would give me a rank 5 Mysterio and a rank 5 Emma Frost, which is perfect for the one path in war, which is the reverse control. But those two together have a synergy which allows them to both counteract that. And so there's been a lot of really hard champions on that. Things, Korgs, Havocs, and having a champion that is not affected by the reverse control is pretty nice, because obviously reverse control is brutal. There's been some changes to Colossus. I saw on Lord Shadow's stream, but I actually haven't played with it myself. And yeah, it's great. I'm really excited for the update. They've done a good job on the updates. We end up getting the sigil. Oh, absolutely Djdigby. I mean, just for the cap increase and all the capacity of all your inventory is amazing in itself. I mean, and to be honest, I mean, the price you pay for it is pretty small compared to most things in this game. Like, you think about the tier 5 basic that just came out. I mean, that was $50 US each time you wanted to buy, basically a fifth of a tier 5 basic. And I mean, $50 is, again, it's sort of what the market has bared in this game. I think they can offer it, and enough people buy it, so they continue to offer those. But I think the sigil is really affordable, and it really is nice. I mean, the store is really cool. There's little events. I mean, you get, as I said, I think you get like 300 units. So, I mean, you practically make what you would in units for buying just units anyway, and on top of that, you get a lot of extra bonuses. So, I mean, I totally am supportive of people like Brian and my friend and the fake Heisenberg over in J11. Bonbon, he was really cool and been free to play all of his life, all the years he's played MCOC, and so that's the way they'd love to experience the game, and no, I support that they will not take this, and I'm glad it doesn't affect them. It doesn't really change it too much, because in the end, I mean, they're nice bonuses, but to be honest, like the tier 5 basic deal, I think is a lot more of of a game changer. You know, again, it's taken me now to be able to rank 5 another champion where you know, if you're free to play, I mean, tier 5 basic come in very slowly. I mean, the Glory Store, Alliance Quest, and the Event Quest. I mean, so you may be looking at maybe 1 a month, where I probably get 2 a month. So I bet I double what they get, maybe even a little more. So yeah, I don't see the store as changing the scale of power too much. I mean, ultimately, I would have been most happy if some of the things they gave you were for everyone, like the increased capacity. I mean, my tier 4 class Kalos is like always maxed out in a couple and then like totally empty in others because I've used them to rank up. And so, yeah, it would be sort of, I don't know, I feel like a nice gesture on the developer or Kabam's part to have just given that to everyone. I think you really want to balance like what you give to everyone and what you have people pay for, because ultimately I think the game is most healthy when there's a big pool of people playing it, and so yeah, of course you want to make money, but you also don't want to alienate people. I don't think this deal does. Again, I think it's a good deal, and I think only the truly like really intense free-to-play players, or those people who just aren't going to really spend any money on this game, are not going to get it. I think many people will. Wish the 5-star feature was quicker turnaround time than 13 days. Yeah, I mean, that's an incredible deal. I mean, that's, I think, one of those ones that would maybe, I don't know, again, I don't think it'd break the game, because I already think that there's, obviously you can buy so much in this game to really increase your power. But that one, I definitely, yeah, I agree. I wouldn't mind seeing more of it too, just because it's so much fun to open those. Actually, I've never opened a feature. Maybe I got one from one of those dimensional rifts or something like that. Actually, I don't think I have. So this would be my first featured basic ever, because usually I open the Cav crystals and, you know, I'll get it there or I won't, and then the basic never seemed worth it. But now that I'm a hoarder, I'm going to hoard all my crystals to NYCC and then open them with you, Richie. It's going to be great. And I guess I should confess though, Richie, I am going to use 11,000 tonight. I sort of totally forgot because you have a different in-game name that it was you I was talking to. So yeah, I am going to buy one, and I know it's going to take 11,000 out of my stash, but yeah, the deal is too good and I really want to open one. So yeah, it's not like I could wait to buy it in NYCC, because of course then after 13 days it'll be gone, and another one appears. So yeah, we had someone in our alliance do that too, Tim. Yeah, they got the dear letter that's like, I'm a fellow summoner as well and I play this game. You know, we understand your complaint and we're dealing with it very seriously at this moment. We cannot, you know, fix it, but we're working. It's like one of our top priorities. It's sort of their generic, yes, we understand there's a problem and at some point we'll fix it. But you ended up losing 11K today? Oh no, because you got the guy right back when it first came out. Yeah, so you got the other one too. Maybe it's you, Richie. I can't remember who was posting these things. It was, yeah, the first one was last round's featured, which some people liked. I think Brian would rather have that one because he wants Sting. This one seems alright. I mean, I actually not too tempted, except for such a good bargain, because like Neymar I have, and Human Torch I'd love to dupe. Try to think who else is in it. There's a couple of other characters. I guess Eddie Mall would be alright. I think I have one of the other features already too. So yeah, but I'm really... Oh, it was Rampage you posted? Okay. Yeah, I couldn't quite remember. I am, though, really excited, because I don't think I'm going to open too many crystals between now and Comic-Con. Like, I won't open any of the featured for Sunspot, just because since I already have Mysterio, who I dupe from the arena, it could be I mean, it wouldn't be worth, you know, the extra 20 sig levels to get him again, having to spend all that money for features. And so maybe when Warlock comes out, if he looks good, I'll open a fair bit of the Warlock crystals. And I could get him or Sunspot. But top ones out of the crystal: Namor, Dupe, Cole, Doctor Strange. Oh yeah, pretty similar to mine. I definitely want Doctor Strange. Actually, maybe not too similar at all. I definitely want Human Torch because I want to dupe him. I'm in the same place you are. I have him, but not duped. This dupe ability doesn't seem, well, it doesn't really do much except gives you that chance to get the rekindle. I mean, really, it doesn't have any effect on his gameplay, though. I mean, I guess if you could rekindle your special, I mean, that's really powerful. But the thing is, you want to use it when you're going to use it. I mean, it's not like you're going to start using it and hope it comes back, or maybe you would, because I guess the longer you don't have it, the more it comes back. Yeah, I was thinking about not Legacy. I was thinking about Human Torch as my next rank 5, and I've been playing around with him some. I watched a lot of Legacy's video. I mean, Legacy, you know, he's one of these players who is really inventive and plus plays this game so well. I mean, he uses them to like maximum efficiency. I just can't quite figure out how to use them well. I mean, if you don't have the synergies on him, trying to build up his smolders is a little time consuming, and getting his maximum heat up, or trying to get the 7 incinerates, and then all the things he does are very quick timers, I think, unless you can get a lot of smolders. And so yeah, that's yeah, I don't know, it just made it for me not so easy to play, and yeah, in the end I don't think I would have went to rank 5. I just don't think I would be able to use them that well. See, the bunch of bad pools were already. You got Ronin. Yeah, I'd love to get Ronin. I'd love to get Annihilus. I'd love to get Maul. Those are the ones that I would like to. Yeah, Paul, I said I love the way Warlock looks. He looks amazing. And so almost from that perspective of the game, I'd want to go get him. You know, it just seems like a really fun character. And so yeah, hopefully he lives up to it. Yeah, Kabam's done a really nice job. I thought Mysterio's animations were really well done too. They are, yeah, just with all the sort of mystical fog, I guess that's the lethal gas around him, and the design of his armor and the fishbowl and the light reflecting off of it. I mean, he's a beautiful character, and so no, I think Kabam is doing a really nice job of making beautiful looking characters for this game. So it's yeah, it's always going in a mostly positive direction, which is good because I really like playing this game. So if it could last another couple years, I'd be very happy. Yeah, I can't imagine what's going to happen when this game ends. I don't know if I'll just stop playing games or not, if there'd be something else to go to. No. Yeah, I'm just looking at our chat. I guess there are some data mine was posted on Sunspot's ability. Oh, maybe for both. Interesting. Seems like loving Warlock people are, and not thinking very highly of Sunspot. So, you have some funny chats in our comments in our chat. I won't read them because they're maybe not the nicest, but no, it's yeah, it'd be interesting. It sounds like Warlock's the one to go for. I do have a Tech Awakening gem, so I would like to. You know, obviously if I could pull Warlock, I could awaken him too. Oh, they can. Oh, it's awesome. Okay. Because I was wondering, so because I was seeing a lot of chatter about him, and you know, sometimes I know that in our Alliance chat, people will talk about things. I guess maybe they're always good about waiting until they come out. I'm never quite sure the time frame. And then yeah, okay, that's good. Does that mean there's videos? I wonder if someone's got videos out. I remember, I think it was Legacy, or maybe it was, I can't remember. Someone was really good about posting a video instantly. Yeah, Sunspot, I guess he's going to be obviously like a Human Torch-like character, like a lot of it. Sort of functions built around the Incinerate. I evaded my heavy. That was low, and then he hit me with SP3. That was double low, or SP1. Oh man, he's really evaded my... see, we get a couple more Furies and pop the 7 should do it. Yet I almost thought about maybe ranking up Hyperion. I've always loved Hyperion. He always is like in like 2nd or 3rd place every time I do a rank up. And so he's such a good character, but I always have someone sort of newer and better Dark Zodiac is doing a stream on him right now. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll definitely go hop into some streams and see what he looks like once I'm done or tomorrow. Yeah, it's really cool that I actually like the content creator program. It sort of gives you really nice information about the champions. Oh, they only got them today. Wow, with the update. Okay, so they got them today, and they allow people within hours to make, what is it, 1900? And so yeah, within 3 hours allowed them to start making videos. That's incredibly quick. Seems like a lot of pressure for that program. I mean, the program's great, but yeah, I mean, that type of pressure, that'd be hard to feel obligated to so quickly play them, test them, make a video. But I guess live stream's a smart way of doing it. Yeah, so I think what I'm settling though for my next rank 5 is this green girl right here that I'm about to play with, and that is She-Hulk. Like, I'm playing with her a lot. I've been playing with her, Human Torch, and Mysterio a lot, and I really like her. I think she's an awesome character. I think she has some really cool, unique just abilities. I love the way she can chain her heavies. I love the way she like has a sort of like taunt, but not taunt. I like the way she gains fury. She can do a lot of damage. The way she works against Evade and Unstoppable, which are two of my least favorite mechanics to fight against in this game. And I really have wanted a character that can deal with them effectively. You know, I like that she has a pretty cool SP2 where she can like really reduce healing, even though it's only for a short time. I mean, like 115% release it, and I mean reverse it, and yeah, there's a lot to like about her. So, you know, I think she can do a lot of things in this game. Really good attack, and she's fun to play. The only thing is I have to just think a little more because, again, I think the Alliance could benefit from a, you know, the rank 5 Mysterio and rank 5 Emma combination for that one path. We were rank 5 Mysterio and a rank 4 Emma, which has been working, but I'm just worried that that might not always work. So yeah, it's Mysterio. I like him. I can't say I'm in love with him. You know, again, I think he's a cool character. I think he's a lot of interesting things about him. But yeah, he's sort of a I don't know. I feel like you sort of build the SP3, then you get a poison on him. The other two specials, they're interesting and cool, but I don't know if they have that much use. Like the Power Drain, of course, is always good, but it's not really that strong. And then the SP1 with the damage reflect, again, it's cool and it's perfectly fine, but I don't see using that much because you really want to get to the SP3 just to get the extra damage. And so yeah, it's yeah, as I said, he's like one of these characters who I think is good and fun and interesting and has some little bit differences, but is not like groundbreaking or anything like that. And since we already have one R5 in our battle group, I don't know, I feel like a second one is a little bit overkill. Oh yeah, Affliction with the like spike. Welcome, Affliction. Always great to have you. Thank you for the like spike. So I have 9 people watching, it says, and 9 likes. That's really awesome for everyone in here. So I always appreciate everyone coming in here and giving a like. That's just very, very cool. And so yeah, then there's another big trivia night coming up. I need to find out from Dreamin' where it is, but he's actually taken on a quality opponent this time after his 3 warm-ups. And that is the Taters from our Alliance. And yeah, Taters is, he knows his things. I was really impressed with Dreamin', you know, as much as I'm sure people are loath to hear compliments about Dreamin'. He's really on it. I mean, he knew a lot of stuff. The one question about Gambit, where he said, what happens when like Gambit like activates his I can't remember his charges, what happens, and he knew that. I mean, well, that's pretty good knowledge. I remember reading it, but I don't remember. I would have never in like 100 years been able to recall that information. I mean, it's not like anyone uses Gambit. It's not like you know, it's something that even if you're using an arena that you would do anyway, because I mean, yeah, you would just use his mediums and specials and attack. And so yeah, I think Dreamin', I think he's a strong opponent. I think he's going to take a pretty good what you call it, pretty good opposition to take him down. But yeah, I think Taters has a good chance, so it'll be super fun. And then yeah, the summer showdown tomorrow. So yeah, a lot of really fun things going on with the community right now. And yeah, I like all these little things between Brian's free to play, between all the stuff KT's doing, between the trivia by Dreamin' and the summer showdown. I just think there's a lot of like good things going on in the community right now. It's not just like arena grinding, which is what I'm doing, but people actually playing it. I don't know if everyone in here has seen Brian's Red Skull video on using Red Skull in his item list quest. That might be one of my favorite videos of the year. It just is, like who in a million years would ever think to use Red Skull? I mean, I don't think anyone uses Red Skull at all for anything except for like arena or maybe just for fun to play, just out of just wanting to use a character just to see what he's like, or they like Red Skull in the movie and so they play him. But I mean, here he is in like the item list challenge of 6.2, and it's actually a really incredibly effective place to use him against one of the hardest champions to fight in the game, and that's Havoc. And so yeah, it's just amazing. And so, just hearing his thought process and everything. I do like the way Brian pontificates, I think that's the right word, because he usually, I don't know, he's really good about having like these really like humble yet strong opinions at the same time. And so it's just cool to hear what he thinks about the game and how he's sort of reasoning them. Hey Gino, how you doing tonight? You said the only reason I ever used Gambit was to cheese the first section of the first variant for Shane Stun due to the nodes. I didn't even realize you could do that. Okay, that's right. He stuns off his special 1, and I don't know, he must get increased something. Whodad1829, hello to you. Welcome to the stream. Always good to have people in here to hang out with. Nothing too exciting. I'm going to do that now. Actually, let me just finish up. These are my, I guess a couple of. How those guys sneak in? Oh, maybe I forgot to do a round of my last round of 6 stars. I just spaced on them. Let me do these guys, and then let me go. I've been playing Act 6.1.3 just to test out these characters. I'm thinking about ranking up, so I'll go do a little bit of that. It's been a little more fun than usual. And yeah, other than that, at some point we'll get a crystal. Maybe we'll do that, and then I'll buy that featured crystal, and then we'll see what awesome character we get. Hopefully a new one. Like I think basically Tim had the list that I want: Doctor Strange, Ebony Maw, dupe on Human Torch, and I think that's one other character I'd love out of that crystal. But it's not bad. I mean, 4 out of 24, so if I have a 1 in 6 chance, that's pretty reasonable odds to get something good in this game, as opposed to trying to pull something from the basic, which is less than 1% these days. Got the 11, pulled a blade. Now that I don't want him anymore, man, who dat? It's like what is it? The Germans would say Schadenfreude, that shameful joy. It's like, you should be incredibly happy, but you aren't. Actually, I don't think I'm using that word quite right. Yeah, it's I still use Blade all the time. I use Blade in Alliance Quest right now. I still think his regeneration ability, unbelievable. I mean, it's like so on demand. You can just turn on whenever you need it. I think damage he does, especially, I run with Ghost Rider, who I'm also using a lot too in Alliance Quest though. The Ghost Rider, on like day 4 and day 5, he starts getting towards the timeout territory. But yeah, those characters I think are still really usable. Yeah, the game has a little bit obviously gone past Blade, and now I don't think he's maybe even in the top 10. Might be a pretty bold statement, but yeah, I still love him. I think he's great. I'll tell you there's 2 characters who have sort of fallen off from my my like top character list, and so I always tell people my favorite characters are Void, Vision, and Stark Spider-Man, and that was my war team for forever before they changed the map. I've had some really bad fights in war with Void. It just seems like there's a lot of counters to him, so more more characters that purify debuffs. Like Captain Marvel I fought, and I didn't realize every time she went to binary, like every time you knocked her down, she purified them all. So I ended up timing out that fight. Same with Nick Fury. Same with I had a terrible fight against Sabre's Tooth on Unstoppable. I took a death, and same, he like hit me 3 times and like purified my Petrify, and so that was the end of that. So Gino says, agreed, that regen makes him super sustainable. Oh yeah, I mean, it's amazing. I mean, it's made you get hit a couple of times, you're down to like 20%, and you know, just a little bit of work, and up to 70. I mean, it's really, really good to have. And so, no, I still love using Blade a lot. Hello, Try Harder. Welcome to the stream tonight. Just about to hop into 6.1.3. So I've been doing this to test out characters, and so I want to, there's a thing fighting here which is really nice, and so I want to use that, let's try request, to test out She-Hulk. Now she's supposed to be really good against Thing because of course she nullifies the Unstoppable, but it's trying to, quite haven't gotten his animations down where I can effectively counter him. So have a gem for Namor. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, Namor, I used a generic on him and no regrets. I actually really like Namor a lot. He's another character. I think Kabam has done a good job of, like, Namor, great usable champion, super fun, but not like out of control by any stretch of the imagination. It has really interesting, he has that unique feature that no one else has, that he can reflect, you know, was it thorns or spiked armor. Now, do you remember how good Blade was until I saw Cade? Oh, you said Cade, it makes me sad that Cade's still not around. For Labyrinth of Legends, nice. Yeah, Blade, he's strong. I mean, he actually puts out a lot of damage too. He's not a weak character. So there was a reason. I remember once. So my first rank 5 was Stark Spider-Man, and everyone else in my battle group had Blade as our first rank 5. So literally, you look at the profile as like 29 Blades and then 1 Stark Spider-Man, and they gave me endless amount of like of hard times for ranking up Spider-Man, but I really liked him. He was just so much fun to me. You're not liking Mysterio at all? Yeah, I mean, I'm sort of like in the middle category of Mysterio. Like, we'll use him right here. You know, again, I think he's a little too, what's the word? I think he's a little too not unique is not the word. It's not like, sort of the opposite of versatile. He just is very like, you know, you just sort of build to the SP3, get that big damage, like, you know, and that sort of does it all. Like, I'll heal block this guy because that's sort of fun. But, you know, his heal block isn't quite good enough to make me want to. Oops, that wasn't a heal block, it was poison. That's fine too. And the SP1 and SP2 are a little underwhelming. They just don't quite do enough for me to really feel like I'm going to use them much in a fight. Like, I'm not even thinking about what I'd use the SP1 in this fight for. I do like the, you know, super big damage from the poisons. I mean, that's really cool. Yeah, exactly. What Victor, you just said, you said it perfectly. Not a lot of variety. Yeah, it's just sort of like you do this and repeat and do it over and over. Like She-Hulk, even though you could argue all characters like that, I like the way you sort of have to manage like She-Hulk's like where the other person is at the power and where the stoppable buff is, and so all those things I feel like make her a really interesting character to play. And so yeah, I'm pretty psyched to make her my next rank 5. Just go wait till level up. Okay, see if I can poison him before I lose the yep, oh, didn't matter. But yeah, Mysterio's not bad. I mean, there's definitely, yeah, as I said, I think it's a good, interesting character with things that are unique and playable. You know, so if I rank 5 him, I think that'd be not a bad choice. He is really good in an Alliance War path with that NMS synergy, and so that's very nice. I have been going to this one path, the inner one is pretty easy. This one's always funny because sometimes you don't get options to go different directions. Maybe I'll go with this one. Okay. And so, yeah, so I've been doing this path a few times. I went with this Nightcrawler. Oh, it was a brutal fight. I've been fighting him a few times. There's not many characters that do well against him. She-Hulk, you can, but again, he's a tough... Nightcrawler is tough. It's stun immune to be able to land your heavies. This has to be a really good position to do it. This SP1 can make Aspect of Chaos nodes way easier. Aspect of Chaos, is that the one where you switched life? I can't remember. And yeah, so I guess you can absorb a lot of damage. That's right, give yourself really low, switch, and then also reflect the damage, yeah. The problem with Aspect of Chaos, if this is the right node that you're talking about, Gino, is that there's no timer, so you're sort of left to like plot it in your head, and so that's always frustrated me, like why they don't put timers on some things, because it's like the synthesis of OG vision, of this vision here. It's like, yeah, just let us know when he's about to like get all that extra power. I mean, there's no reason why you shouldn't, and then you could both play him more effectively, play against him more effectively, and I don't know, I think it'd just be fun. More fun if you can see it. And the fact that they do this for lots of things in the game, it's not like many things are hidden, and I don't even think it seems like an intentional choice that they hide it for whatever reason. It just didn't make it. I'll read your comment a second, Victor. I just saw the first word, Namor. Okay. You can throw your special, that would make everyone happy. And so going back to what I was saying about Void, Vision, and Stark Spider-Man, so those were like my champs. I must have used them like in 5 seasons of War, and they were absolutely my team, and I loved playing with them. They're really good for very different pieces of the I was just doing past 7, and so yeah, incredible characters. But now I don't really use Stark Spider-Man that much in War. I haven't really found a great place for him now on the new map. And same with Void, just too many counters, both of the nodes and of champions that are sort of like, shrugging off these debuffs. And so, yeah, I really don't use them. But on the other hand, OG Vision, I think, is a very underrated, like, amazing character. I mean, he really, like, absolutely shuts down some of the really hard nodes in the paths I've been taking. Just because you get the power lock on and the enemy is really helpless, it just can't do much against you because all you're doing is just locking their power and just hitting them. And it's true, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but with the voice synergy, it gets an extra 15% and boost, and then you're good to go. So Victor says, Namor is kind of the same way. Difference is he has a bunch of damage and it's very unique ability. Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, you're right. He is also sort of that you sort of do the same things over and over again. Something about it though just seems a little more inventive because you sort of have to keep an eye out on the outrage charges and figure out where you go use your special 3 and then try to get the second special 3 in. So I think it all is I think it's all a little more interesting, I'd say, than Mysterio. Oh, there's a timer when your health is swapped. I had no idea, Gina. I thought for some reason there wasn't. Okay, I would definitely look next time. The things you learn. Hello, Kanga Janga. Oh, Kanga Janga. I feel like I made a huge mistake. Huge mistake. So I was looking at my next rank 4, and I was trying to figure out just a fun character to rank 4, and basically came down to Human Torch or Taskmaster. I mean, I was so impressed with your play, and I really wanted to rank 4 my Taskmaster just to start playing with him. Like, he'd be perfect now in this quest. But I ended up going with Human Torch, and I'll be honest, I mean, I regret it. I think I would have rather done Taskmaster. Though, I mean, I'm certainly just like 3 or 4 tier 4 basic away from being able to rank 4 another one. And I would definitely put, yeah, I think Taskmaster would be the next one. There's a couple of skills, Taskmaster and Night Thrasher, so the 2 I would really consider my next rank 4s. And I rank 4 characters just to play around with them, just to see if I like them. Whew, can't believe I like my record of dodging that is pretty low. So speaking of characters with like sort of a very like limited style of gameplay, I mean, Darkhawk here is definitely one of those. Oh, there used to not be a timer. Okay, maybe it's just been that long, or maybe I just hadn't looked for it the last time, assuming there wasn't. I do like Darkhawk, but you sort of do the same 3. Like, you get to the SP3, like the SP1's okay, and the SP2's okay, but you really want to get to this SP3 because that's where you start really gain a good damage, and I can't remember what the little side ability is, but something cool. And yeah, but I love, he's such a beautiful character. I mean, look at this animation. Oh, I pushed him to SP3, I wasn't paying attention. Big trouble, big trouble. Oh, man, maybe that was some miracle. He won't throw it, that'd be unbelievable if he didn't throw it. Oh, here it comes, I can feel it. Oh, no, still not throwing it. Maybe he won't throw it while I'm in this stealth form. He can't see me. Taskmaster's where that? I know, I really want to play with them. Yeah, as I said, I feel like I made an absolutely huge mistake not rank 5 in him. I mean, rank 4 in him. Rank 5, I don't know, I think he's a little too low down on the list, but maybe I'll play him as rank 4 and discover what you've discovered, that he is incredible. I think I actually remember the comic he came out. I feel like it might have been an X-Men, or no, maybe it was an Avengers. Yeah, somehow I remember his first appearance in Marvel Comics. That was a very long time ago. I'm gonna get the regen. And in stealth mode, we'll see if we can finish him off. Oh, missed it. His special's always like tough to dodge. At least I'm gonna get 2 regens out of it. See, without his without the SP3, it just doesn't do a lot of damage. So Darkhawk was also in consideration for a while for the rank 5. Would have liked him to have them both as sort of a war defender, because it's pretty good, but then also an alliance quest for the Omega. But yeah, we're doing pretty well with the Omega. I think we have enough, and other people are using other characters to take him down as well. So even though I think he is the most beautiful character in the game, I just couldn't justify taking him to rank 5. Again, I don't think he's amazing as far as what he can do, and so rank 4 is a good place for him. I do have him at Sig 200. I got one of those deals a long time ago where you could get it's like the 5-star enhancement bundle, and I got like 86 stones for him. And at one point I was almost sure I was going to rank 5. Oh, I forgot about the weaknesses. Yeah, I was wondering, Kenga Jenga. You're totally right. I totally forgotten what this node does. Yeah, let's just step back and 25 weaknesses. Oh my god. Oh, now I just died because I was totally lost in looking at things. Yeah, it's when I was just sort of playing and talking. Yeah, the fight could have gone on forever. The nice thing about the weaknesses is they trigger willpower, and so let's take in Venom. It'll just do a bunch of bleed damage, and hopefully take care of us all. Let's see if this will work. Yeah, this should be quick. I'll try to stay away from getting all these weaknesses this time. And that's the end. Yeah. That's always the danger of streaming, is you don't pay quite as much attention as you should. So, okay, we've played Mysterio, not so bad. We've played Darkhawk, okay. So this Spider-Gwen, actually I was almost sure I was going to rank up Spider-Gwen. Because I thought she'd be a really good defender for the Alliance. You know, she has that same thing I really want to deal with the debuffs of Unstoppable and Evade champions. But yeah, I think She-Hulk is a good bit better. So let's take She-Hulk in and just test her out here. So a couple of things I haven't really figured out about She-Hulk yet is, like, can I heavy counter now? Like, I'll try it. Like, sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. So I think it's a risky move. But it seems like about 80% of the time it works. So I think I just want to push him back to the wall. And then, I mean now, oops, no, I just get hit in the face. So I was not paying attention. Let's get his special one out. I love her special 2 too. Special 2 is really good with that Petrified debuff on. I think it has some really nice power. It's always the start of the fight with her, so let's see. So that time I could link it on and seem pretty stable there. Okay, now I gotta get the wall. Yeah, then you're in the sweet spot. Once you can get this going, and then get a Fury on or 2, and they start throwing the specials, and then you're in great shape. Whoops, got a big freeze-in game. Yeah, I'm good. I love the way the specials, I mean the Furies refresh. That's really cool. Yeah, she has so many interesting things. I mean, everything from the really cool, like the Petrify debuff, to the Chain of Heavies, to there's just a lot of really interesting little pieces to her. I lost all them, huh? Lost all my Furies. So yeah, I think she's a great character. And I love the way she turned off Unstoppable. Oh, okay, I thought I threw a heavy there, which is always a big mistake. Probably should have thrown a heavy. That's the other thing. I do like trying to. You really got to manage their power well in a funny way. Like you could get in extra heavies if you don't always do a 4-hit combo. And so yeah, there's some. Yeah, so she's I think a really interesting fighting champion. Sort of I won't say Ghost-esque just because that's too much of a compliment. Oh, that's too slow in that. Oh, it's too far back. Yep, don't get hit. So yeah, still have a lot to learn how to play her right. As you can see on my not great playing. Okay, come on through it so I can get my Fury. He's not going to oblige. Nope. Yeah, the 11% Fury. I mean, yeah, of course, I wish I was higher just because yeah, you want to get those Furies, but I'm also glad it's not, because if it was too easy to get them, she would be out of control so quickly. Will they counter? V. Yep, lost them. Oh, this fight's taking a long time too. I guess Ant-Man's always that because oh, okay, I must do the heavy again. Okay, good. Refresh them. Yeah, it's such a funny fight. But actually, I think it's cool. I don't know. I definitely find it like interesting, challenging. You know, much as I said, like Ghost. I mean, again, I don't want to make the statement that she's the next Ghost, but yeah, it's a little bit different play style that is, I think, requires a fair bit of like attention and just managing a few different things, which is really fun, as opposed to just like building to an SP3 and trying to hit them as many times as you can. Like that's why I feel like Mysterio's like you just build that SP3, hit them as many times as you can, maybe get a poison on them, but that's like the end of the interest right there. Oh no, yeah. Luckily, I love having the what you call it on this node. Oh no, I'm going to lose my Fury. Yeah, nothing I can do. Okay, let's see if we can just kill him with this. Let's see. Oh, we got a KT raid going in. Sorry, this like 6-hour fight has like kept my eyes off chat. Let me look and see what's going on. Kill him, and oh man, so close. He's still stunned. Heavy kill him. Oh, okay. He doesn't know. Let's see. Wow, look at all this stuff. Oh my god, the KT. I'm like scrolling up and up and up and up and up. Up and up. Oh my lands. So we had Kanga Jenga laughing. Hello, Robert. Hello, Mason. Hello, Tony. Hello, Mason again. Hello, DF Funkermon. Hello, Kanga Jenga. Just finished Labyrinth 100%. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, I love Captain Marvel. I've been playing her a lot. Thank you, Mason, for the like spike. Ezra Stewart, welcome from the KT. Thank you, KT. Gina, I love my 5-star She-Hulk. Pretty sure you need to heavy when they're against the wall. Yeah, I noticed I can do it when they're not, but I think it's risky. I think it's not without its risk. Red Pill, welcome Red Pill. Determinator. And speaking of KT, oh my god, Mason spamming the KT. He's saying, yeah, boy. That's going well. Thank you, Kevin. Welcome to the stream. Seen you before. Mason, flood the chat. I know, I was so transfixed. I totally didn't see it. And there's KT. Hello, KT. Welcome. I was watching your stream earlier. Yeah. Man, always doing good things. Always fun to watch. The raid, and he doesn't even know it. I know. Bloody spammers. Nah, I appreciate the spamming. It's the only way I was going to get the attention. Enzo doesn't even read chat. No, not when I'm in like concentrating on a fight. He doesn't know. Grape 8. Yeah, exactly. You're failing at She-Hulk. KT, always one with an encouraging word. And KR, no chill. KT Raid. Yeah, I do need to watch KT's She-Hulk vids. KT took him up to rank 5, I know, and I assume he has no regrets because he's made some nice videos. Yeah, definitely. Maybe I'll do that. As soon as I finish this Try Harder, I'll get one of the new tier 5 crystals and open it up. Hey, Dreamin, the champ is here, but thank you, Dreamin. That's a very nice compliment you've given me. Hello, Vako. Welcome to the stream. No, if those of you who haven't heard yet, Dreamin did thoroughly destroy me in trivia last night. And I must say, he is really good at trivia. I was very impressed. I think this is the first time you my stream with. Well, welcome, Maverick. I hope you enjoy it. So I'm just testing characters. I basically have 3 characters I was thinking about rank 5-ing, and they are Mysterio, Gwenpool, and She-Hulk. I'm almost sure I'm on She-Hulk. Naked showers, okay. I guess it's the only way really to take a shower. I mean, and so this is the perfect one to test She-Hulk on because of his unstoppable. So let's see if we can deal with this. Let's see if I can stun him. Nope. Oh, that's right. He places a stagger. I know that from trivia. And so yeah, it's Dreamin. He was really good with the trivia. There was, as I was saying earlier in here, Dreamin, like the question you got right about Gambit. I mean, I think that just showcased your. Oops. Oh no, I didn't get the heavy off. Maybe I did a 5-hit combo. It's looking ugly. I got like a million. What you call on me? Okay, let's go back to concentration mode for a minute. Okay, let's get all these hideous. First, let's get one of these on him. Let's get all these things off me. Those weaknesses. Let's try restarting this fight. Okay, there it is. Let's push him back against the wall. Okay, now we should be able to start getting the heavies. Soon he'll throw his special. Oh no, he had unstoppable. Didn't have the slow on him. Yeah, that's, I mean, even though I'm getting wrecked, that's why I like She-Hulk. I mean, she does require some thought to her. Okay, I need to parry him just to get the slow debuff. Stun him, and we'll get it on him. Dreamin, I totally destroyed you as expected. Yeah, I would say the last half of the trivia, I feel like I made some progress. I wish we needed like a scale of like the points as time went on. I bet I would have been making progress in the last half, last third. Okay, now let's fight this guy right here. So, see, I think I did one too many. I was trying to do like 3 hits into his block and then unleash the heavy. But now I need to. He's gonna be unstoppable, wasn't he? Yep. Okay, let's try again. Got 6 weaknesses on me. It's a lot. Okay, let's get him back. Actually, I'm use my SP2 just because that thing does a lot of damage. Okay, so yeah, I stopped at 3 combos just because I wanted to chain my heavy. It is. I feel like he's a little harder to chain heavies on than most characters for some reason. Okay, come on, throw it. There it is. Except I'm gonna get hit. Got 10 weaknesses. I got a lot of. Don't want to lose all those. Nice. I should have chained it there, but didn't. Jeez. This fight is not going well. Let's see if we can avoid dying. Okay. Boom. Okay, I don't know. See, I don't know if that's risky not hitting to his block and doing the heavy counter. Oh man, that's so awesome. That's why she's such a cool character. Except I need to learn how to dodge his SP1. Yeah, there she is. Look at this, just destroying. Ooh, yeah, see, that's why I like her. Oh, Troy Paradiso, sorry. Yeah, I know. It's like, yeah, it's like I am in trivia. Let's see. Let me go back to all the messages. Dreamin', it's the first time you stream, Nick Showers, subbed and like. Thank you, Maverick. Thank you very much. Do you mean Spider-Gwen? You said Gwenpool. Yeah, I absolutely meant Spider-Gwen. Vaku Vaku, so your champ, man. We are first time. Um, Colossus buff is in game now. Is it Kangajanga? No. I think they just gave the animations. Um, yeah, he has like a crazy. I saw that. I was watching Lord Shadows, and he was just playing him. Your good mate. You rank up your Colossus. What else is going on here? Just fought him in arena. Yeah. Duped as a 5-star about 4 times. That's about what I have him now. I used a 3 to 4 rank up gem on him just because I had no other mutant left, and so She-Hulk was making me want to cry. You had a good war, right? Only 1 death? Yeah, it's good for me. Oh, that death was so... I mean, it was a deserved death. I just absolutely... I've always had trouble getting Sabretooth in the corner because he does that 3... that 3-part special, and they're really funny timing on it. I really need to just duel him a lot, and so... I had some good debuffs on him, including a Petrify. I got called in the corner, and then he hit me, purified my Petrify, and then, he had Unstoppable, and that was it. I just couldn't even, couldn't even keep up. I have the video of it. I'm going to make a war video, so you'll get to see it in all of its glory. You have both, what are the other two? Old Man Logan, oh, that's right. Yeah. I'm interested to see what they do. I mean, in general, I think they've done an amazing job. Like, Venom was amazing buff, Spider-Gwen, and She-Hulk all were very good. Okay, so here's the same thing. So let's see if we can get this working. Actually, let's use Spider-Gwen. She's the other one who I really am. I mean, so long I was thinking she's going to be my next rank up, but now that I've played, She-Hulk a lot, I like her better. So let's see if we can get... the heavy, that's always the hard thing, is getting this heavy off with her, but luckily I just got to counter his heavy, or his special, so you can counter special. Always a little bit tricky. Okay, or we can just throw it here. Okay. So now he shouldn't be able to evade. Let's see if that's true. Let's parry him. Nope, no evade. Let's parry him again, or just do this. See, I didn't want to go to her special. Actually, I should have gone to a special 3. Got plenty of time on my debuff. Oh, see. But we got the evade. I mean, there's a lot of good things in her that help her a lot, so I'm going to lose my slow debuff. So once he gains power, he's usually a pretty open target for it. Oh, except I didn't get power. Okay, there it is. Okay, we will go to SP3 because she gains all that extra damage. But the SP1s, you have to sort of build her up just to get those spider charges on it. See if I have a million weaknesses on me right now, though. Oh, only 3. Because as I was like staring at the weaknesses, he was attacking me. That was not good planning. Okay, that's SP1. Get some more of these charges on. The only thing good is when he hits me, I get those charges, so she's doing good damage. I mean, she's a pretty strong character. Yeah, there's a lot to like. Okay, I should be attacking him. Had to look at my debuffs. I mean, not bad at all. Yeah, I mean, a lot to like about Spider-Gwen, and she's a nice defender too. So it's like when I play her like that, I'm like, I'm sure get like swayed back to Spider-Gwen. So let's see. Well, VP will probably get a buff in the future. Who's VP? Venompool? Oh, yeah, it's true. He was on the Kangajang voted for Groot. There was some... I feel like Groot was like the... sort of the underground favorite. A lot of people, I think, who didn't want... Colossus obviously is runaway most popular, but I feel like the most noise I heard other than Colossus was Groot. Yeah, Spider-Gwen Kangajang, I know. There is a lot to love about her. Okay, let's try this style again. Let's see how Scarlet Witch deals with She-Hulk style. See if I can play a little better this time. See, part of me really wants to chain on a heavy right now. Let's see, okay, so you can't. Yeah, still learning like what you can do, what you can't. Really has to be against the wall, I think. get her special here. Okay. There it is. That always seems so close. Seems like I'm just barely going to miss connecting when I do that. Because I feel like the way you have to push the button is just like really, not subtle isn't the right word, but you just have to be really precise. That's why I say she's a ghost-like character in a way. Okay, good. Get my special. Special my Fury. Man, I'm building up so many weaknesses. Let's just back off for a while. Get rid of some of these. 5, 4. Get rid of them all. Maybe throw a special 2 just to get her back into the wall once we're done. 3. Give the old throw. And back at it. Now I can do it without worry. I love that super chain. See, I could tell. It's like a lot of times I feel like that's always going to happen, just right on the edge of getting a not being able to connect with you heavy. But yeah, I think that's why she's a lot of fun to play again. Just interesting. Cosmic class too strong. Yeah, I know. I do remember the time when the Mystics ruled this game, but I'm not sure if I would say Cosmics are too strong now. I'm trying to think. I mean, you know, Captain Marvel's really good, of course, and who else is really strong? Hyperion's really strong. Corvus, of course. Yeah, maybe they are the strongest right now. Okay, well, it's all to get to this thing, just because I like trying to fight thing with this. Oh my god, it's far and away the most deaths I've had in a season. I think I've already had more deaths now in 3 wars. Yeah, I've had a pretty poor start to the season. I think I've died at least once every war we've been in. That's true. The one death I had in one war where I only had 1 death, I mean, I was told to take Void in against a character, against Captain Marvel, on that Buffet Indomitable, but it turns out Captain Marvel, like every time you get her to 10 charges and she goes to the binary node or she gets knocked down, she purifies all of her debuffs, so I timed out. That was my best war, but this one, yeah. Then I timed out. No, I got crushed by Nick Fury, same thing, Void on one of those Indomitable nodes. He was just purifying debuffs. And then those 2 deaths against the boss. I mean, those were sort of silly just because we had about 25 minutes left in the war, and I was just quickly scanning through chat, and I saw get the boss, you know, so I just ran in with whatever I had to kill the boss. And then this war today, getting killed by Sabretooth. So yeah, it's a lot of deaths. And yeah, same for you, Dreamin'. I know you've had a lot of like strange deaths as well, like ones that are just like, you know, sort of unexpected. But, you know, it's like learning these new maps. I think that's one thing, you know, so for Loki really took the last couple of wars like extremely easy. Like we never boosted. We weren't really playing that hard just because the rewards weren't great. And so I think what happened is like, while everyone else in many alliances were like actually like working to you know, figure out and play and get all the right champions, I'm sort of just like messing around. Oh, I got lucky because he had the he had the see, okay, I'm not sure if you can really stun those when you're hitting into their block, but I did it and it worked. Yeah, see, that one I feel like really lucky on too. See, this is where I'm trying to figure out when I can get lucky and when I can. Push into the wall. Yep. I guess I mostly just would like push him to the wall. That's the thing that's hard about Thing is he has so much. Oh, got unstoppable. He has so much distance on his attack that he really like pushes you away from the wall. So then you can't get into that rhythm you can with a lot of characters where you just are sort of like attacking into them. Missed it. I had him actually against the wall there, but totally missed the. Okay, I need to get another slow. Okay, there it is. So again, could I have done it there? I had him against the wall, hit into his block, and would I have been able to chain the heavy? I guess that's the thing I really wanted to get answered. Okay. Oh boy, I thought I missed that one. She has really good range on her heavy, so I feel like a lot of times, you know, I shouldn't really get it. I do, just because she can just like throw it so far. Like in that case, she's getting some more furies. See, that time I was way too far away. Okay, let's try this into the blocks. Yeah, I think that works. As long as it's against the wall, you can hit a block and chain it. Need to get a, yep, one of these guys on her. On him, I mean. Need to get more furies, one like a nice big stack of like 10 furies. I think with 11%. Whoops, totally did get a slow debuff on him and paid the price. Gotta watch. I wonder if I can do one now. Yep. This is such like a prepare to fight. Okay, see if it works. It worked. It was so close though. Maybe KT, if he's still in here, would tell me if that's a reliable tactic or not. Okay, well, so I got him down. Yeah, it's interesting. Let's see. Sorry, I get lost in the chat. The last thing I read was I've been garbage. BG3's been slacking. Yeah, you mean our BG3 and for Loki? We were like the best. KT would take her away. He probably would. He's already like told me that I don't deserve her. Yeah, she's fun to play with though. I like her a lot. I definitely think she's gonna be the next rank 5. Unfortunately, I have 0 of the science class callus, which is fine, but that means I'm going to have to open up a bunch of crystals, which means that I'm going to get like super big overflow. Luckily, the sigil just came right at the right time, and I'll be able to deal with all the overflow a little bit better. First part of things, SP1 can travel halfway across the damn screen. Yeah, I know, Troy. No, I haven't. I was waiting for you, Dreamin'. Right after this ghost fight, we'll open the feature. And hopefully we get one of those new characters. I want, he's not all that great. Ronin or Ebony Maw, Doctor Strange. I think those are my top 3. But yeah, let's just take care of Ghost here. Not that it matters at all. This fight for a boss, well, I'm going to say this now and get absolutely wrecked. It feels surprisingly easy. Yeah, let's see what actually happens as I fight her. I don't know what she has that's so like special. Okay, let's get these weaknesses off me. Oh, I forgot. Of course, she gets rid of everything. She phases. It's a nice thing about She-Hulk is I should have used her. She'd be like making her use her specials. It's such an interesting thing where she has that taunt, but it's not really a taunt because it doesn't put on the taunt debuff or anything like that. It's just like a mechanic that works in this game. And so yeah, it's another interesting feature. Get rid of all these weaknesses. She's staying too close. It's 1. She's get rid of all these bleeds, but let's see if we can be aggressive and keep them on. Okay. These bleeds don't last too long, and I have deep wounds on too. Thought they were a little more powerful. This fight is slower than I thought. some reason I remember going quicker. Maybe it's because I was using She-Hulk. Okay, let's get out here. Yeah, so she went dash back. Oh, so she has limber. Okay. I was wondering, it's like thinking, what's going on? How come into her block? 1-3 special. Alright, surprised I didn't miss. That's so funny. Oh, I guess because she blocks. It's amazing how stupid really the AI is. I mean, it is definitely not particularly smart. I mean, imagine if like a human player, like if you're playing against speed in this, you'd be instantly wrecked. Nice. I do like the sound and look of her special 1 and special 2. Very cool. True strike. Got 5 out of 5 in assassin, so this, and hopefully it will be relatively quick. One more special, and that's it. Okay, what's going on? Let's see. Use your heavies, and she won't phase on your bleeds. Mandy, my squad. I wish I had paused to look at the chat while I was doing that, and I would have greatly increased the duration of that fight. Greatly decreased. Okay, nothing exciting except for 3 quest crystals. It's like what you get. You think they'd give you a little more exciting things from that. Okay, let's take a look at our crystal off to the store, the Black ISO store. That's not true, Human. I know every signature ability. That's why I meant, well, I was thinking today, I was like, if I should have challenged you. I should have said, like, for 50 points. I don't think you would have taken it, because I know you don't believe in, like, the 50-point question. I would have said, you can continually ask me champions, as many as you want, and I will get the name of the signature ability correct. I think I could have no, actually I don't think I could have, but I bet I can do 95% of them. There's probably a few I would get wrong. But yeah, I don't know why I decided that that's what I was going to memorize. I guess it's pretty easy. I just like sort of read them and memorized them and just quickly recalled them. I believe in integrity. That's true. Yeah, but it's the all or nothing. It makes it more exciting. One made it more exciting, that's for sure. So depends what you want in your trivia challenges. Okay, 11,000 crystals. Let's see. Let's quickly look. Namor, have him rank 200, rank 5. Ronan would be cool. Thor Ragnarok would be good. Just always looking for more SIGs on him, just in case I decide to go prestige one day. Human Torch, I'd awaken him. That'd be awesome. Everything more I don't have. Doctor Strange I don't have. Oh, Nihilus. I'd love a Nihilus. Cole, I have him duped. If I got him some more 6 stones, so it's alright. And Enthusiastic Punishment, exactly. That's Punisher. Yes, hilarious. And then, which I think, I love the SIG. It's really, yeah, such an amazing good deal. Such an amazing good deal. The rest, Knockout, Nebula, Rocket Raccoon, Hulkbuster, do not want. Get it now. I can't like push to get like 10 of them. Okay, let's see what we're gonna get. Off to our crystals we go. Oh, it's not Punisher. Oh no. It's Massacre. Oh, you're right. It is Massacre. The Punisher is. Man, I can't remember what was Punisher. Defy Pain. I would have instantly lost that. Yeah, I think Punisher is Defy Pain. Okay, where is this thing hidden? Featured. You have 1 unopened. Wrecked again. Exactly. You baited me into that one. Yep, it happens. Okay, let's open it. So come on, let's get Doctor Strange, let's get Ronan, let's get Ebony Maw, Annihilus, or Human Torch. So 5 out of the 24 would be Happiness. Endure. Oh no, do I not know any of them? Sorry, that is the end of my bragging about my great knowledge of SIG abilities. Defy Pain is correct. Oh, I'm so confused. I'm so confused which one's which. So let's see. Okay, come on, look at all those nice characters. I guess the Human Torch would be my top one, though. That SIG ability is sort of, it doesn't really do much. Actually, no. Any one of those characters I said I'd be happy with. I'm going to get a Gambit just because of my Gambit love. And it's going to be, there's the Human Torch. Okay, Thorax not so bad. Like, if it wasn't any of the champions I really wanted, I would have asked for Thorax next, just because I can get, did he? Did Brian pull Obsidian? Oh, I'm so happy for Brian. Oh, because I feel like poor Brian. I mean, he barely ever pulls crystals. And so on stream the other day, because someone donated like so much money, he opened 1 calf crystal. It's like, oh, come on, Brian, get a 5-star ghost or a 6-star ghost. I was just rooting for him so much. And of course, there's like 3-star, like, Hulk Buster or something like that. Oh man, that makes me so happy. Because I know Cole is like mixed bag of what people think about him, but I actually really like him. So I hope Brian's psyched. I'm hoping they change Colossus' SP2 animation, but they only changed his heavy SP1. It's not similar to Invisible Woman's. That someone was saying in chat that it was like that. Yeah, okay, so we played around with those champions. Let's go check on how Sigil progress is going in our event quest. Ooh, look at that, got 5,000 points. Close to the next milestone. Points for Lion's Help in arena fight. I've won a few of those, that's probably where it came from. So you have 7 days to do this. Open a 5-star hero crystal, 5,000 points. Isn't that what I just did? Interesting. We'll see. Let's see if we can get to all the milestones. The milestones are interesting because they scale up so much. It's like you get to the first 3 pretty quickly, and the 4th one sort of, and then the 5th one is basically the same as like going through 1 through 4. So it always scales so small compared to the other ones. Okay. Maybe let me look at arena real quick. Oh man, my nose is itching. Sorry. I feel like I've getting pepper in my nose. I put tons of pepper in my meal tonight, maybe. Some pepper flakes have infiltrated my nose, making it itch like crazy. Let's see, a nice green crystal. Okay, let me go check arena real quick. I guess it's sort of an off day because they won't have arena. I mean, the war won't start up again. Wow, we started so bad this war. I mean, we're playing a pretty good alliance, the Scrolls, which I think has a lot of quality players in it. And, we're just dying left and right on the first round. Oh, yeah, Eisenberg, you will. Okay, well, great. I can't wait to put it in my nose. I'm sure it's extremely good for me. It won't, turn me into a crazy person. Yeah, Comic-Con seems like it's getting closer and closer. I almost bought my ticket today. I just sort of got distracted, so I didn't, but there's pretty good prices from Geneva to was it Newark, New Jersey, and so yeah, it's always such a funny game with airline tickets. Like it's like playing the lottery. It's like one day they're this price, the next day they're this price. And you're like, well, should I buy it now? And then if you buy it now, maybe it's cheaper the next day. So it's such an off time of travel. I mean, like beginning of October. It's not like it's a big vacation travel, so I think I'm pretty safe and waiting a little bit to see if it even goes down a little bit more. So, but oh my God, Comic-Con. I'm going to come to Newark. There's a direct flight, which is amazing, from Geneva to, I think I can never pronounce it right, Newark. The one in New Jersey, that's pretty close to New York City. There's a flight from Zurich to John F. Kennedy 2, that's on Swiss Air, but yeah, Geneva's about 2 hours away and Zurich's about 3 hours away, so I usually fly out of Geneva. And Geneva Airport's a little nicer, a little smaller, so it's just not quite as hard. Newark. Oh, that's how you say it, Newark. Okay, thank you, Tim. I had no idea. I knew it wasn't like it looked. Newark. Um, so I'll go there, and I think that's pretty close to the city. I assume there's a train or something I can just go on and zip into the city. So I leave early though. I think the plane leaves here around 9, and of course you gain all that time back because of the time zones. So I think I land in Newark at like 1300 or 1400. Newark, I guess would be better to type. Okay, Newark, Newark Airport. Yep, and then Richie's gonna be there too. So I get in on Wednesday, and we'll get there early and spend the night. And then I know Pete will be there already, and then most of the other people come, like Kay, Dreamin, and Taters. I think they all come on Thursday, and so then we'll all have a house together. And yeah, then we'll non-stop fun for 4 days. And yeah, it's gonna be a great time. I'm so excited to hang out with all of them. It's like we live in this virtual world. To actually like see them and meet with them and just get to like interact with them, it'd be great. Yeah, I'm really, really excited for it. Especially you guys, I think you're gonna be awesome. You're gonna be so much fun to be around New York City. Where's the house? I have no idea. Dreamin is our party planner, so Dreamin has taken care of everything, which is amazing. I mean, not only is he good at trivia, but the man can plan. So he's gotten the house, he's gotten the, I guess that's all he's done. He's gotten the house for us, coordinated everything. I think it's at, I can't remember the name of the convention center. It's like the Jarvis Center. Hello, Lewis. Welcome to the stream tonight. And so if you sort of go across Manhattan at the same parallel as the Jarvis Center, I think it's sort of on the other side of the island, I guess, from there. So, but I don't know. Maybe they don't even tell us what the exact address is until there. Let's see, Tyrone. He said, I caught someone cheating in this game and told him I would break his legs when I found his account again. Oh man, that's sad. People are cheating. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, it's just a game to play for fun, and I don't know. Cheating just seems silly. Javits, okay, Javits, yeah. You can see how much I know about New York City. I can't even remember the last time I was in New York City. Probably 15 years ago. I remember staying in Brooklyn and doing some running. I just ran up and ran in the morning. So I ran across the Brooklyn Bridge, and then is it the Williams Bridge? I ran back on that. It's absolutely beautiful. How many lap dancing poles are in the living room? Well, I hope at least 3, because we have to have like the triple pole dance at any one time. It's SB1 has changed. Yeah, actually I think I have, not Corvus Colossus here, so we'll see him in a second. Ooh, I might actually get 2-star Stark Spidey. I thought about looking to see what 2 stars I did not have, but to be honest, I think I actually have all the 2 stars they are offering, so it's not even that exciting to get 2 stars. But yeah, it's going to be an incredible time there, and I hope someone from our crew can make it to the finals. Of course, Panda Man Pete, everyone thinks he has the best chance because he's really incredible player. I think Dreamin has a reasonable chance. He's a good player, despite what his last wars have been like. I'm hoping I just like good fortune shines upon me and somehow I mash the buttons in a certain way that gets me onto the stage. Yeah, Cade, of course, Dap. Yeah, the problem with Dap, unfortunately, is like if it's anything he specializes in Quake, and of course Quake is like the slowest player in the world as far as like, taking down champions. So if it's like a time champion speed event, then he's absolutely like handicapped because his best champion is slow. Taters, he's a good player too. He will have a chance to be on stage as well. So yeah, someone has to be there from us to represent for Loki. But yeah, and there's a couple people who live in New York who are on for Loki. Rampage, I believe, and Brett. So yeah, hopefully we get to meet up with them too. I think maybe something incredible, like 15 of the 30 people will be there. And of course, Brian Grant will be there too, so it's going to be just so much fun. I'm trying to think, I really want to go to that place and play the arcade version of Contest of Champions. I mean, it just looks like such a novelty. And I think you can play against someone else. So you can have like player versus player, and that sounds like great fun. Just to see what happens if you actually could play someone else. So that's sick. Two people holding parries forever and holding blocks forever, and whoever moves first just gets absolutely crushed. But it's super fun. And I've always been into comic books too, so even though I know I probably spend like the majority of my time at MCOC, I also want to just go around and see all the sites and all the comics and other interesting things that I'm sure are there. So the spectacle of it all. Oh yeah, another like spike from Mino. Oh, sorry, I have to approve your message. I don't know why I wouldn't. Show. Thank you, Mino. I'm in a Mino affliction. It's gonna take away my like spike. Oh, would I win in I think I would, I guess. Just because I don't know if Dreamin', I don't know what his knowledge is on it. Comics were sort of like video games. So when I was young, high school, or actually even before high school, I loved video games and I loved comic books. But then sort of, once I went to university, I totally stopped reading comic books and playing video games. And I really didn't pick them up. I mean, I sort of played a few video games, but I didn't have a console at all, basically for my 20s, and I'm late 40s now. I mean, I never ever had a console in my life. Once the iPad came out, I started playing some games, but never that seriously. Like I might have played a game at most for like 2 weeks, and then be done with it. And so I never played any like the multiplayer online games, what's the famous one that everyone played? World of Warcraft. Never played that, or Call of Duty really. And so I really got out of video games. And then one day I picked this game up because it was on the editor's choice and played it, and I was like, oh, it's a pretty fun game. And then I saw Steven videos like, oh wow, look at all this stuff in it. You can join other people playing alliances and doing all these things, and next thing you know, absolutely hooked. Love it. And so 2 years, maybe 3 years. No Super Smash. That's actually after my time Heisenberg, if you can believe that. I was sort of in my university days, and I don't know, somehow I just had totally gotten out of video games when I was there, so no Mario Karts or anything. I might have played them a few times. I mean, I was playing Ultima 1. I was playing PC games, so Ultima 1 I thought was an amazing game. That's actually not true. I've picked up a few games. I remember picking up Witcher, because every now and then I'd try a game, and I love The Witcher. Witcher 1. Unscribed, oh no, Eisenberg, I'm sorry. I love Super Smash Brothers. It's the best game ever. The one advice Truman gave me, which was really good advice, he said, never make your viewers mad. And so, oh no, I take that back. I played it non-stop all my life. It's funny how I'd pick up a game right now and then, like The Witcher. So I played it on my computer, loved it, thought it was an amazing game. And I played The Witcher 2, and The Witcher 2 was just out of control. I mean, it was just just too much. That's true, he doesn't. He's pretty good at being mean to, probably 50% of the people on his tree. but it's an endearing meanness. And then there's funny games which I really like. There's a game I believe is called Might and Magic, where you just move these army icons around and you fought on this hexagonal board. So you have 50 stacks of archers, and they could do this, and they have certain attack rating. They had 50 dragons, and that's actually the type of game I liked. I mean, because I didn't like games. I tried to play. I guess there was Warcraft and Starcraft? Yeah, Starcraft, which were cool games and I liked them, but the fact that you need 8 tentacles to play them well, because there's so many buttons you had to push, and the action is happening so fast that and so I sort of played the first generations of those, and a couple of times online with other people, but this was back in the dial modem days, and so half the time your game was just lagging And yeah, so it was yeah, I just never quite got into it, and then long time out of it, and then found this. Dreaming versus Taters. Oh man, I'm really excited for that Billy D. I think it's going to be amazing. I think, as I said, I think Taters, I mean, he's super, super smart. I mean, you can just tell how smart he is. I mean, how defenses in war and like everything he knows about champions, and he just has one of those encyclopedic brains. But I mean, to be fair, Dreamin' does too. So I think it's going to be a battle of the Titans. Yeah, I mean, the Katie Candy one was really good too. I mean, well, it's triple overtime, so I mean, it was definitely very good. Oh, I thought I'd kill him, but it won't. I have to endure this SP3 animation. But yeah, so much fun with these trivias. Yeah, it's really cool too. And Dream was putting a lot of work into it. I mean, again, I don't know if he's in here or not, but you know, he made really cool graphics. I love the graphics he made of me for the event, and he gets it all set up and organized. He's really putting a lot of work into his channel. So yeah, I mean, he needs to get to 1,000 subscribers. That's sort of like the benchmark, I feel, where you move from like, you know, boutique small-time streamer up into like, you know, like streaming god. No, I don't know. How'd she sneak in here? So do I have 6 stars or? Oh, I got 1. 1 6-star. Oh, it's getting pretty late. So let's see. I want to play with Colossus just because everyone is saying his new animation. So let's take him in here and play with him. And then I think that might do it for tonight. I'm about ready to go to sleep. So yeah, it's been a good mellow night. I think I have one more fight to do in Alliance Quest. Maybe I'll jump into that and do it on stream and hopefully not die. It's always always a lot of pressure doing it on stream. Yep, no war. It's good. Boy, war is really stressful. As I said, we start off so badly. I mean, you know, we were definitely behind, and so halfway through the war, it was looking a little grim. But then we really pulled at the end, and it didn't hurt that. Oh, I forgot how powerful he is against Mystics. So it just totally crushes them. Salutations, hello, Paddu. Welcome to the stream. Not some 2. Is that the literal translation? It's a cool name if it is. But then, yeah, they had one path where it's that reverse control path where they couldn't clear it, and they'd use their backup someplace else. So once that happened, we knew we were in good shape, and then we ended up point ahead, but a pretty good margin right at the end. So yeah, it was good. We're sort of trying to round into form. Okay, let's see. It's heavy. It's changed. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Okay. Now it's SP1. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's that big charge. It's sort of like the Coal. With the Coal Obsidian, he's funny. Like, what's he do? He like hits a couple times and goes crazy. Gloss is looking good. I'm pretty excited. Let's see what it's like once he has all of his new abilities. Hopefully he's a really fun character. Don't forget to use shield marker. So yeah, it's good advice for everyone here. I used most of mine, but I wish it told you how many you had left. It's sort of like disguised in your inventory, so you know, you use some and then you're like, oh, then you gotta go back to inventory to see. I guess I should just calculate. But I feel like I've bought everything I want to buy. Tier 4 basic. Bought a lot of the shards because I want to get like tier 1, tier 2. I was near tier 1 and tier 2. Watch out for his weakness. Oh yeah, see one of the few characters. I know that was my answer for everything. Yep. Oh, it's funny you guys say that. Too smart, Heinsberg. Too smart. Okay, everyone. I'm going to end it here tonight just because I'm ready to go to sleep. I sort of stayed up too late last night doing war just because it's such a fun time. But I'll be back on tomorrow. I'm trying to get back my regular time and just be here every night. And so it's 2200 Central European time, 1600 East side of the United States, or as you say, 4 p.m. And yeah, it's always good to have people to hang out with, and I hope everyone's doing well. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. So this is frENZOne of the Alliance for Loki, wishing everyone a bonne soirée, gute Nacht, and good evening.